Hello everyone. So I'm back again, and I just want to talk to you about this article in the Sunday Times magazine. Sunday just gone, May the 2nd. The Sunday Times is a great paper to read, and it also has just really good info. And in particular, this magazine, the Sunday Times style, has a great article on Botox, or what we commonly call as anti-wrinkle treatment in the UK, because we're not allowed to use the term Botox because it's a medication. It's for medicinal use, but obviously we use it for beautification. So in this article it says, well, on the cover of the magazine it says, "Tweak me, why we're finally getting honest about Botox." And the article itself is written by Sarah Jossel, who is a beautiful 34-year-old young lady, and she's just openly speaking about what she's had done, her little treatments with Botox and her liquid rhinoplasty. So this is really great because it's really kind of brought us forward. Well, it's showing that people are becoming more confident. We're talking about their treatments or their treatments, and if you don't know what a treatment is, it's just like a little Botox here and there, or if you've had stuff done already, any aesthetic work, just going back and just having a little, added, maybe just a little bit more filler to your cheeks or your jawline, and things like that. But anyway, so going back to the article, so I was really excited to pick this up because being an esthetician myself, and the fact that I do these treatments, it's really interesting. It's interesting to know that how what was a taboo is now out in the open. People are more willing to talk about what they have done aesthetically, and I think it's really important because, you know what, most people have treatments done because of one reason, and it's to boost their confidence. They become happy. It makes them happier, and self-confidence is something that obviously you can't buy self-confidence. No one can, because it does come from within. But at the same time, if you can have something to help you and to just raise the bars a little bit, why not? Why not do it? So basically, Sarah Jossel is 32. Well, she was 32 when she had her initial just a little bit of treatment done, and then now she's 34 and she still looks amazing. I mean, she with or without the treatment, she had not had anything done, she still would have looked 34, and with the treatment she still looks 34. So it's not altered the way she looks as her age, but what it does, it just makes you look, it gives you a better version of yourself, right? So that's what we all want. She discusses how we use certain phrases such as, "I just want to look fresher," I want my skin to look dewy, glowy, and all of this stuff. But really, to have this done, you actually really need to go and invest in skincare or treatments that are really going to make a difference, that might not be super visible to the naked eye, but you've had it done, and people are just going to say, "Wow, you look amazing." And that's what you want to hear. Wow, you look great today. You look refreshed, and that is what having these little treatments is about. Obviously, you want to pick a safe practitioner, someone who has got experience, someone who has a level 7 certificate in aesthetics, which is the highest level you can achieve, unless obviously you're a doctor, or a nurse, and or a dentist. So it's really important that you seek out someone that's actually not just going to rush and do your treatment and ruin your face, because trust me, a lot of faces out there have been wrecked by I would say practitioners who just don't have the right skills and have not had the right education, the level of training, and this is not good. So for example, today you'd have seen on Instagram a young lady who had rhinoplasty, and it's just really gone wrong horribly. She's got necrosis of the nose now, and she's having these hyperbaric treatments done to help rescue and save her tissue. So basically what happened was she had nose filler done, and unfortunately it occluded one of the arteries, which then stops your oxygen from reaching the tissues, and therefore necrosis starts to happen, and that's where tissue starts to die, and it looks really bad. But my heart goes out to her, and let's hope for the best for her. Now, I'm not sure who she saw. I think it was a beautician, but I'm not 100% sure. But as long as your skill set is great, you know what you're doing, you're confident, as long as you get a really good practitioner who does a really good consultation. So consultation meaning not just looking at your face, but talking about your skin, which is really important. Looking at your face in a holistic way, taking pictures before and after, discussing your needs, your wants, your desires, even talking about BDD. BDD is body dysmorphic disorder. And these are people who are constantly having treatments done because they think they never look good, although it's a psychological disorder. So, screening for this kind of stuff is super important. But at the same time, my message is that after reading this article, which boosted me as well, I just thought, wow, it's great that someone's just been honest and frank about what they've had done. And she's very young and not embarrassed to share it with the world. And it can also help other people as well. So if you've got a mother, a sister, a friend, who secretly, inwardly just hates a feature on their face, but just does not talk about it, and maybe they've been bullied about it, as a child, and it's made them feel pretty crap for years and years and years. There are non-surgical treatments now without using any scalpels that can actually help modify and sculpt the face, and just harmonize your face, just make you look prettier if that's what you want, or just give you definition if that's what you want, volumization if that's what you want. So there's many things out there to help, and obviously I can be judgmental sometimes when I see really botched up faces, people that have overdone it, overfilled, and don't look natural. You just want to be a better version of yourself, yeah? So you want to look natural, naturally done, not done, not overly done. And this is why less is always more. Less is always more when it comes to aesthetic treatments. So you start with the least amount and then you build on that gradually. So, it's taken a few visits, 2 to 3 visits at least, to treat your patient who needs a full facial rejuvenation, for example, or even doing the lips. So if you're doing the lips on someone, who's slightly older, you won't do that in one go, because you need to use 2 different layers of products, and that's how you do it basically. So obviously you want to see someone that's trained well and has patience and can spend the time. You don't want to go to someone that has a conveyor belt system and it's just like, getting them in, getting them out, getting them in, getting them out. So thank you, Sarah Jossel, for this article that you've written in the Sunday Times Style magazine. And I just think it's great. And, let it not be a taboo, talk about it. And the industry is forever growing. So the beauty industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's so big, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. For example, as hyaluronic acid is literally in everything. I mean, God, we drink it. I take collagen substances. I use them on my face, and it's basically everywhere now. Okay, so you can't avoid it. That's the thing, you just can't avoid it. I practice these things and I'm super careful, and I don't want to hurt or do something wrong, and it's a very scary thing to injure someone. Just so you guys know, every so a vascular occlusion, like I said, is where your filler will get into an artery and then cause necrosis of that part of the face, and it just won't reverse. So these are one in reported cases, one in every 100,000 a year. Yeah, one in every 100,000. So it's important to know that risk. Yeah. And also, you know, like I said, if someone's just rushing you and just wanting to just like fill you there and then, you should think twice about who you're seeing as your practitioner. You know, you should let people go, think about it, and then come back to you. Give them a full treatment plan, and you know, tell them what you're going to do on what day, and yeah, just, you know, it can be really, you know, there's a very fine line between messing up and not messing up. Okay, so I just want to get that message through. And great article. If you get a chance to read it, especially if anyone is in aesthetics already. And I think that's all for today. That's all I really wanted to share. And I hope the young lady who's suffering right now actually heals and gets better. My heart actually goes out to her. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Bye.